I could talk about a Halo crossover again. Nah, I can't really do that. I've talked about Halo enough. Well, I guess I could always, just take the weekend off, relax a little bit, maybe just play the game. What the hell is that? That new Warbond? Yeah, let's talk about that. Greetings, Helldivers. So, Arrowhead hit me with a Warbond. I wasn't ready for that. I mean, it's very soon, but I'll tell you what, this Warbond looks really promising. So I figured we'll go over everything, give me my thoughts, and hopefully when it comes out, it's going to be absolutely fantastic and make up for the last one, which I still thought was pretty good. But let's just get into it. So, the first thing on our list of new things in this Warbond is the new assault rifle, which is called the Pacifier. There's not a whole lot to say about this because it was literally shown for like a second, and then the blog post doesn't really talk about it. All it says is that it's a high capacity assault rifle. Not really sure what that means. I'm assuming just a lot of rounds, so I would assume about 45 rounds in the magazine, but we don't know yet. If you do look at the clip, it does kind of look like there's possibly maybe stun rounds. I've heard that kind of going around where this might be a replacement for the Liberator Concussive or the Pummeler. I'm really hoping that isn't it. What I'm honestly hoping for is that it has medium armor penetration. And not just medium armor penetration, but like not as much recoil as the Adjudicator, but also more damage than the Liberator Penetrator. I really think if they just kind of make it a mix of both of those two guns, this assault rifle will be the best assault rifle in the game. Easily. I obviously have no idea what it's going to look like, but that's just my hope for the Pacifier. I love assault rifles. I still love all of the assault rifles that we have, especially the Adjudicator and Tenderizer are probably my two favorite assault rifles in the game. If we could get a version, or if we could get a medium armor penetrating gun that is a mix of Adjudicator and Liberator Penetrator with recoil and damage, I'm happy. Give it like 80 damage, medium armor penetration, with about the same amount of recoil as the normal Liberator, I'm set. Anyway, let's get on to our next thing, which is the grenade. The Urchin grenade. Okay, so it looks like a stun thermite, which could be good. Okay, so obviously if it's anything like the thermite, it has these little spikes on it, and it'll connect to an enemy, and it gives off these little pulses, which eventually stuns these enemies. Here's my thought. In the clip, it shows the Urchin grenade stunning a flesh mob. That gives me hope that we could possibly maybe stun actual heavy enemies like the Bile Titan or a Factory Strider or even a tank. Stunning a tank, kind of weird, but that would be cool. Considering it's giving off electrical charge, I could see it stunning a tank or a Factory Strider. I did come to find out that the Bile Titan and Factory Strider does not have any like stun value to them, so I don't know if this is actually possible. What I'm betting is if we see something on Tuesday where it's a patch where they actually have stun values now, and you can stun them with like the orbital EMS strike, which I totally forgot was a stratagem, but it does exist. If they add something where it gives us the ability to stun Bile Titans and Factory Striders with the orbital EMS strike, I guarantee this grenade will have that same effect. If not, I think this grenade is going to be worse than the normal stun grenades, period. Because the normal stun grenades, I haven't tested it because I haven't used them in a while, but they stun hulks. I'm pretty sure they have the ability to stun flesh mobs, and they stun everything less than those guys. They stun everything less than them. So what's the point of bringing one that sticks? It doesn't make sense to me. So maybe if it stuns and also does damage, like arc damage to surrounding enemies, maybe. As of right now, I see the new grenade, the Urchin, as an absolute L if it cannot stun heavies or at least do damage to surrounding enemies. But I guess if I was going to bring something like this, I'd probably just bring a thermite instead. But we'll have to wait and see until it comes out. But right now, off of my first impressions, I think the Urchin, the more I think about it, the more disappointing it might be. Next thing, the new guard dog, the K9 guard dog. Ooh boy, this is getting me excited. Let me introduce everybody to the new team killer guard dog. We thought the Rover was bad with the laser. This one is about to be absolutely worse, because if there's anything I've been team killed by the most in this game, it's either been mortar sentries or anything to do with arc. Anything, whether it's an arc thrower, blitzer, or Tesla tower. I've been killed by my teammates with arc weaponry a ton. But the fact that there's going to be an arc guard dog that is going around zapping anything it sees with no trigger discipline, it gives me really bad vibes. All right, like I don't even care for guard dogs in the first place because it feels like I'm not actually fighting. There's a little thing on my back, it's killing everything before I can even get to it, which I don't like. Now, off the clip, it does kind of look like it's using an arc thrower and not a blitzer. So I guess if you were going to use this, I would prefer a blitzer because that's actually something I use. The arc thrower I just have never cared for. I do like that it can stun lock some enemies, but besides that, it's totally random how long it'll take for you to kill something with that thing. It does look like it's going to be an arc thrower. To me, it would be cooler if it acted more like the blitzer, just a kind of wider spread off the shot and kind of hit more horizontally rather than vertically. Again, it's going to be another wait and see approach. I'm probably never going to use this thing, and I'll probably be shaking in my hell diving boots if I do see someone else using this thing, because it will more than definitely kill me at least once in that mission, which horrifies me. Yeah, it's probably going to be fun. It's probably going to lead to a lot of funny clips and a lot of funny moments, but it's also going to probably get you killed. So I would say strap on that cutting edge armor that has been sitting in your armory forever if someone brings this. Next up, we got the grenade launcher, the De-Escalator, which I absolutely love that name. And along with the name, I also absolutely love the design of this. It just looks... I've always loved the design of these type of grenade launchers. I can't remember the exact type of real-life grenade launcher that we use, but it looks a lot like it. Maybe I'll put a picture of it on screen. I don't know. We'll see. But I love the design of it, and this one I might actually use. It needs a couple things for me. I would love it if when you shoot the grenade, it detonates on impact. I would also like that if it detonates, it definitely sends out an arc blast. It definitely does that. What would be cool is like if the area that it blasts in, it also stuns. I think that would make this peak. Already off the clip, looking at the big arc bomb go boom, I get excited. Now, granted, yeah, it is arc, and it will probably lead to me or someone else team killing me. Whether I team kill them or they team kill me, I might actually use this thing. It also depends on if it will actually do any damage to big heavies. We'll have to wait and see. This might be one that you bring the eruptor with. I'm not sure. Again, gotta wait and see, which is what sucks about these trailers. I'm just going off of how I feel. Also, by the way, if you're liking what you're seeing so far and you want to see more, go down there and click that big red button and that subscribe button, dude. Go and click it. I'm trying to hit 1,000 before we reach Liberty Day, which is this October. We're already well on our way. We just hit 600 subscribers, which was a big deal for me. I already had my sweet cup of liberty to celebrate. But go down and click that subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds out of your day, but makes mine a whole lot better. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Alright, now this is the part that always gets me excited because I love my drip. I love changing my armor. I can barely ever sit on a set for longer than an operation. Maybe I make it a whole operation with the same armor set. So obviously I'm talking about the new armor, which I like the look. I do. I like the blue. I feel like we don't have enough blue armor. And green. I feel like more green would be nice. But blue armor, like that deep kind of navy blue, that police blue, I like it. I think it looks super good. The new armor looks really great. Don't care about the capes. The capes seem a little like too over-designed for me. I do like the armor. We have the correct officer, which is medium, and then the jackboot, which is light, and then we do have a heavy armor set in the superstore. I don't know what the name of that is. And then the armor passive is going to be ballistic padding, which is you get high resistance to chest damage, a resistance to explosive damage, and then you're limited from damage. I think you're completely resistant from bleeding damage with this armor as well. But I feel like I read somewhere that if you have the vitality booster, you don't take any damage from bleeding anyways, so that is kind of worthless. At least that part of it. Honestly, I'm excited to try this passive. This might honestly be the best passive in the game. For one, that explosive resistance is freaking huge, and then also like just resistance to chest. You get shot in the chest more than anywhere else. This might actually be peak. This might actually be the best armor in the game. And also just like the look of it is like they've always nailed the looks of armors. Like I don't think I've ever seen an armor set that like actually looked bad. Everything in this game looks good. So the armor, I gotta say, this could be the best armor passive in the game. Another one of those, we got to try it out, but I have super high hopes for the armor. Probably the thing I'm most excited about is to wear the new armor and try out the new passive. Besides that, probably the assault rifle or the grenade launcher. Not really sure what I'm most excited for yet. And the last thing we're going to be talking about is a little controversial, but I kind of get why, but not fully. So we are getting one more weapon, and it'll be a sidearm that is in the Superstore. Now, I heard a couple people complaining about a weapon being in the Superstore. I don't see a whole lot of issue with it just being a sidearm. I mean, we've already had the melee weapons in there, like extra melee weapons in the Superstore. Last time we had a gun in the Superstore, it was the Killzone one, and a lot of people got mad about that. And I understand with a primary, with a sidearm, a secondary weapon, I don't see the issue. Primary weapons and stratagems in the Superstore is where I would draw the line. Sidearm, I'm totally okay with it. And this thing, I mean, we didn't really get a whole lot to see about it. The most exciting thing we actually saw was that the picture that they gave us for the Warbond, or sorry, for the Superstore advertisement, I'm pretty sure it shows it with a sight, and then in the trailer, it shows it without a sight, which could mean secondary weapon customization, which, if that's the case, then that's probably also leading into support weapon customization, which would be sick, because my railgun needs a new scope. It needs a much better scope. That has been my biggest issue with that gun. But, yeah, the sidearm looks cool. I mean, it's also the armor looks good, as like it all looks good, like Judge Dredd kind of vibe. I'm here for it. Honestly, never seen the movies or the show. I think there was a show. I don't know. Never seen them. Just seen pictures, and it always looked cool. Just never got around to watching it. New sidearm looks solid. Well, we really didn't get anything on it. There's nothing in the blog post about it. We got like 3 seconds of footage, but my piece on it being in the Superstore is I'm fine with secondary weapons. Don't put primaries and don't put stratagems in the Superstore, and I'm okay with that. Anyway, that's all I got for you. That is the Warbond. I'm pretty excited for it. I won't actually be able to review it right away on Thursday because I will be on vacation. At most, I'll probably put a post out, maybe a short, but as of right now, I will not be able to put out an actual video until probably the week after. So thank you guys all so much for watching. If you saw anything you like, click that thumb up button, give me that like. It helps the channel more than you know. And if you saw something you really liked and you want to see more, go down and click that big red button. Like I said earlier, I'm at just over 600 subscribers. I just hit it today. It was a big deal for me, and I'm trying to hit 1,000 before October. So it would mean the world to me. Take 2 seconds out of your day, makes my whole day that much better. And also, after this video, I'm most likely streaming by the time you see it. So go check my channel, hop into the stream, come by and say hello. It would mean a lot. But anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Super pumped for this Warbond. This is Mr. Crutch Cookie, signing out. Bye, guys.